Rolling the fingers up and down with the ball. And moving into the palm. And the pad to the pinky. And the thumb. And down to the wrist. And across the knuckles. And we're going to leave it in the palm, interlace the fingers and squeeze. And release. And squeeze. And release. And squeeze. Release. And throw it up in the air. Walk play catch. The green ball is hard to see. Three, that's my excuse. 2, 1, drop the ball, assess how the feet feel, and then step on the ball and press down 3 times, right in the middle of the foot. Up through the knuckles, press down once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Bring the ball to the top of the heel, pivot on the toes, roll across the top of the heel. Press down just below the first knuckle. And then the side of the top of the heel. And the middle of the fifth metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And screw. Three, 2, 1, release, reassess, and go to the other foot. 3 times. Knuckles. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. And press in the 3 spots. Roll down the bones. And screw. Three, 2, 1, release, get the ball out of the way. Reassess. And let's do some more chops to the middle 7 times. And then diagonally across the body. And then the other way. And then shake the tree. Three, two, one, and center. Twist at the waist, swing the arms. And do some motion wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine, step out. The other in starlight. And center. Same thing the other way. And center. Let's take some steps forward. And then elbow towards the opposite knee. And then slap the opposite heel in front of you. And then behind you. And then a cross step with the twist and a punch. And then we'll just walk or march or jog. Going to do our seated exercises today, which of course includes some sit stands, but only about 10 or less. If you want to do rapid squats. I'm going to sprint to get the heart rate going, but you can continue doing what you're doing or something else. Be safe, whatever you choose. And 5 Tibetans in the after class. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. 10. 20. 30. Good breath. Interlaced fingers, raise the hands. Come down if you're on your toes and bend back if you can. And come back to center and to one side. And then the other. Back to center. Throw the hands pressing out at the chest. Down. Bring one hand on top, one hand down, and reaching up from below. Use a towel or a strap or a belt if you need to. Pulling in opposite directions. And then the other way. And release. And shrug. And roll back. And forward. Extend the arms and rotate. Switch directions. Thumbs are up and down. And cross one arm. And push in at or above the elbow. And then the other. One arm behind the back. Pressing down and in. And then the other. And form a W and squeeze the shoulder blades together. And release. And squeeze. Release. And one more time. And then grab both elbows and rock side to side. Come on down with your hands in, rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Look up. Look down. Look over one shoulder. And then the other. Go back to center, tuck in the chin, and peck like pigeon. And let's do a side lunge. The other way. And let us grab a stick. Stick out in front. Drop it against the collarbone, slide the hands down the stick, lift the sole of the foot, and wiggle it back and forth if you can. And come on up, press the sole of that foot against the stick. And come on back. Other foot out in front. The hamstring on that side. And come on up and press the sole of that foot against the stick. And come on back. We're going to bring the stick up to the shoulders. In the back to do David Lee's dynamic stick routine. Twisting at the waist. Bringing steps in slowly if you'd like, or not, if you don't like. And then bring the stick up overhead and go side to side. And then down below the waist. Back and back, side to side. And then to one side, back and forth. And then to the other. And then paddle the kayak. And reverse direction. Bring the stick up to the shoulders and flop the wrists. And then drop. And then bring it up overhead and down. And then stop at the shoulders, reverse the position of the palms so they're facing in and flop the wrist. Go down. And up. And down. And bring the stick back to the shoulders and raise the knee as high as feels comfortable for you. Alternating sides. And then do some hip rotations again. Only go as high as feels right and safe. And then bring the stick around front. Hold on with two hands, one hand, finger or two. Come up on your toes for 15 seconds. And hold. Or hold for 15 seconds. And then go back on your heels for 15. And put the stick down, grab a chair. We will start some sit stands. Push off the chair if you need to, or your hands in various positions. Whatever feels right for you. We're going to do 10. And then we're going to sit down, put the hands in the air or in the middle of the chair, come forward about 45 degrees. Engage the core as you do so and go back. 2, we'll do 7. And 7, cross the arms over the chest and tap the back of the chair. Again, core engaged. Navel back towards the spine. And then cross one leg over the other and rotate the ankle 7 times in one direction and 7 in the other. And then point the toes towards the shin and away 7 times. Press down on the knee as you hinge at the waist and come forward. In the spine neutral. And come on up. Bring that foot to the floor, across the other foot. And again, rotate the ankle 7 times in both directions. Point towards and away from the shin 7 times. Hands on the knee, press down as you lean forward from your waist. Press down. And come on up. And let's march. And then kick out. Spread your legs and go to the opposite foot with your hands. Don't have to touch them. Come on up. You're in the middle of the chair. Hands are out, extended to either side, and slide from one side to the other. Using your hips. Put your hands on your knees and do a cat and a cow. Cat, cow, cow, cat, cow, and cat, cow. Hands behind the head, turn to one side and then the other. And then some seated jacks. Finally, let's do a 45-degree punch in the air in the opposite direction. And then come sit back Big couple of rested breaths. We're doing Sean Horn's Eater this week. Last one. A big deep inhale through the nose, exhaling through the mouth in 6, 7, or 8 short bursts, contracting the diaphragm. I say it every time. The diaphragm. And then you're going to take a nice deep restorative breath, let it out. And we'll do 3 more heaters, total of 4. There we go. And then stand up. And move the chair out of the way. Rub the hands together. Form a chibo. Follow it. And center. 2 breaths. And open your heart. Pause on this inhale. Exhale, send it out. And center. 2 breaths. And down, chi from above. And scoop it from below.
Thanks, Tom.
Okay, Mira, take care.
You
Have a
too.
good time at the opera.
Great. Thanks.
Thanks, Tom.
Yeah.
Have a good Sunday.
You too. Enjoy. I'm coming up somewhere in Connecticut tonight. Hope I
Oh,
don't run into all that traffic.
there's always traffic.
I know.
Well, good luck. Good luck. Have a wonderful trip.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, Ava and Yoel, I'm going to do some 5 Tibetans here. And we're going to start With the spin, you can twist at the waist and swing the arms, or do up to 11 spins. And take your time. I'm going to take 2 breaths. And then we're going to get down on the floor. Hands could be by the side, soles of the feet can be on the floor for a modified version. In this version, soles come off the floor as the head, neck, and shoulders come up, and we go right back down. You can also put your hands behind your back in the small of the back for support, or behind the head to support the neck. In the unmodified version, the legs are extended and you come up and down. I'm going to do 6 of these and then 5 modified. 2. Whatever works for you. And when you're done, take those 2 breaths. And come on over. On your knees. Hands are on the hamstrings or the glutes. You can just rock back on your knees if you can't do back extensions, but if you can, go back and come forward. Up to 11. And then take 2 breaths. We'll sit down. That number 4 is the inverted table. And folks like their hands behind them. Normally they're by the hips. You can have the soles of your feet on the floor if you come into the inverted table. Or you can have your legs extended, which is what I'm going to do. We'll do another 11. And then take 2 breaths. Turn around. On all 4s, you come into a cobra for the modified version. Unmodified. Down dog into up dog. to 11. When you're done, come around. Cross the legs. However, it feels right this morning. There we go. And take a couple breaths. For the circle 6 times in one direction, 5 in the other. Either sitting up or bending down. That's 1. 2. On the last round, we're going to stop. Stretch out in front. And do some box breathing. That would be 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, and 4 hold. I'll do it over the left knee and then over the right knee. I'm going to stretch out now. And box breathe. Left knee. And right knee. Switch the position of the leg. What's on top goes on the bottom. What was in front goes behind. Bifurcation in the original direction, 6 in the reverse. And on the last round, we do another set of box breathing. Here we go. And I'm stretching out. And right knee. And coming up. Stop now. Have a great day. Good luck later. Keeping the peace.